welcome to the EVA channel. My name is Marwa, aka Miss English Teacher. Here you'll find everything you need to learn English. In today's video, we are talking about serious issues.
Every tech company on the planet banned him.
Yes, and up-to-date serious issues. Now, everyone heard that Andrew Tate was deplatformed. Deplatformed, that is being blocked by the platform itself. He was blocked by Meta and Google from using their social platforms. And that's what we're gonna talk about today.
He was taken off Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, all of it.
Do you know what gruel means? If you would like to know and learn more about these two, so stay until the end and you will learn soon. And this is what Google officially said about the ban. Andrew Tate, a former professional kickboxer who frequently made misogynistic comments about women online, has been barred in the last week from Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok after concerns about his influence on his millions of followers escalated. End of quote. Okay, so let's see what he has to say about the ban, and I will be explaining to you some of these words.
I think the reason a lot of men are so depressed is because they feel invisible. They feel like life is too hard. Women expect me to be strong and smart and funny and interesting with a nice apartment and a fast car and tall and well-connected and funny, and it's just too much for them to handle. And the social pressure on men is absolutely immense. And I was championing their issues. And at the same time, all these social media platforms pretend to care. As soon as somebody they resonate with stands up and champions their issues, they mass blanket ban me, which shows they have absolutely no care for the young men of the world today. They think that by banning me, I'm just going to vanish and the young men are just going to go and start eating the gruel that they're fed on their YouTube feed.
So apparently, he speaks on behalf of all men who feel invisible.
Feel invisible.
To feel invisible means something that cannot be seen. So if you cannot see this, then it is invisible. But to feel invisible actually is not a good feeling, because you feel like you don't matter, nobody knows you, nobody cares about you. Let's say you go to work and you're having a bad day and nobody really notices that. So you would probably feel invisible.
And it's just too much for them to handle.
So this sometimes can become too much to handle. And I want you to focus on the structure. Too much. Or to plus adjective, to verb, right? What's the difference between saying this soup is very salty and too salty to eat? If it's so salty, you dislike it, but it's a lot. But still, you can eat it, right? It's very salty. I don't like it, but it's still possible to eat. But if you say it's too salty to eat, it means it's more than the level that you can tolerate, okay? And he says that this can get too much to handle.
And it's just too much for them to handle.
It means, handle means to deal with, yeah? Things that you can tolerate. And then at some point, you cannot handle this anymore. You cannot deal with this anymore. And it's just too much. He also says that social pressure is absolutely immense.
Well, the social pressure on men is absolutely immense.
Immense means huge. And social pressure, let me explain that to you. So, see this tennis ball? There's no pressure. But if I do this, then you see, there's pressure on the ball. Ooh. And social pressure, also known as peer pressure, is that feeling that you have to behave in a certain certain way to be accepted by others, right? So there is pressure on you. You need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do that. Next is to champion an issue.
Every tech company on the planet banned him.
He claims that he is championing an issue. To champion means to defend, support an idea or a belief or a person.
And I was championing their issues.
And an issue is a social problem. So because of his words and his open hate speech.
If my chick said, I want to do OnlyFans, I'm like, all right, then cool, go do it. How much you made? 10 grand, all right, give me 8. All right, cool.
Why would, what woman is going to give you 8 grand?
You're my woman, you're doing OnlyFans, you're selling my product. What the fuck?
Your product.
Yes,
The
correct.
woman is not- she's not
Next
your
question.
Towards everyone who is not a masculine macho guy, he got a mass blanket ban.
They mass blanket banned me.
A blanket ban is a ban or a restriction that covers many, if not all aspects of a particular field. And in this case, it's social media. And mass means involving a number of people or things. And in this case, so he got mass blanket ban. It means he was banned on different social platforms, many things at the same time.
Start eating the gruel.
So gruel could actually mean bullshit. And by the way, guys, this is like very rude. Please don't use it. It's terrible. And he says, young men will just go and start eating the gruel that is bullshit that they are fed on YouTube feed.
And the young men are just going to go and start eating the gruel that they're fed on their YouTube feed.
Last expressions for today's video.
They think that by banning me, I'm just going to vanish.
To vanish means to disappear quickly from sight.
They think that by banning me, I'm just going to vanish.
I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think about this issue? In my next video, I am teaching you some slang, and it's not for sensitive people, with Rick and Morty. So go ahead, watch it, and stay tuned. Bye!